Good morning. My head is slightly cut off from this camera, but it's okay. Time for coffee. This is my favorite combination. It's literally just Starbucks iced coffee and then the Silk. Any like really almond or like oat creamer is good. But there's a secret that I will show you. So the secret to making your own at-home coffee is a milk frother. This is just a basic milk frother, but I use it to froth the creamer, and when you put it on top, it tastes so good. It tastes like you went to Starbucks. And then, hold on. Cheers. I'm gonna be real lazy this morning and have some toaster strudel. I'm just gonna sit here and eat my breakfast. It's a very cloudy day. It's a Thursday, and if you're anything like me, Thursday matches the vibe of like cloudy, rainy. Also November and Thursday go together. It's not November, it's March. And what else? The color brown. Okay, is this just my weird mind? Yeah, maybe. Evie is literally pawing the camera. Ma'am, what do you have to say for yourself? You want some toaster strudel? You can't have any. Come here, come here, come on. I wanted to give a little bit, oh, she's trying to eat my toaster strudel. I wanted to give a bit of an update from my last video, because in the last video I was waiting on my like 12-week appointment, and I hadn't seen the baby since 7 weeks, and the 12 weeks is sort of like, okay, this is the end of the first trimester, and so I was just kind of like waiting, anticipating that appointment, and that appointment was on Tuesday, so it was 2 days ago. I was so nervous to go. It was a new radiology place that we hadn't been to before. It was like, it's specifically like maternal, like, you know, for pregnancies, not just radiology. I was very nervous and they like lead us back to the room, and this scan was specifically like to measure NT, or like the fluid on the baby's like neck and spine, I believe. So basically we get led back to the room by the sonographer. She was so nice, and then she's like, oh, so we're testing this like new equipment, like a new ultrasound machine basically, and she's like, so there's gonna be like a few doctors in the room if that's okay. And I was like, oh god, like I was so nervous and like trying to experience this, you know, with Jordan, and then there's just like 2 extra doctors in the room. So it was me, Jordan, 2 people who like knew everything there was to know about this new radiology machine, and then the sonographer herself. And so basically the appointment was like them teaching her how to use the ultrasound machine, which was fine. It would have been nice to have like a heads up that that was happening, like more than literally 10 seconds before the appointment started, but it ended up being fine. If something wouldn't have been fine with the baby, I would have probably been a little more uncomfortable and peeved, but it was fine. So I laid down and they immediately found the heartbeat. The baby was just there. It was crazy to see, like, from what we saw at 7 weeks, which was just basically a heartbeat. Like we couldn't even really see a shape of a baby. And this time, like, we saw the whole shape of the baby. We saw the face, like the nose. You could totally make out like where the head was, where the body was, the legs. The baby had its legs like crisscrossed for most of the appointment. It was so cute. And then I checked to make sure like all of the extremities were there and everything was great. And then the baby, I almost said the gender. We know the gender, by the way. We're gonna be doing a gender reveal, so stay tuned for that video. But we're having like a small little party with like friends and family to reveal that. But Jordan and I could not wait. We got the blood test results back like about a week and a half ago, and so we do know the gender. We didn't record our reactions to the gender just because we wanted it to be like a special moment between the two of us. The baby was moving, like jumping bean, had the hiccups. It was so crazy to see. Like you would just see this little body shape and then all of a sudden it would be like, like it jumping all around, moving all around, like twisting and turning and like rolling over. It was crazy. We were like, oh my God, that's a real baby in there. The excitement of that appointment, learning that everything was good to go and measuring exactly where we thought the baby would be measuring, which was 12 weeks, about 3 or 4 days. I'm out of the first trimester. I'm so excited. It feels like it's gone by slow and it's gone by quickly at the same time. I don't know how to explain it. But I'm so excited to be out of the first trimester, and that means that we did announce it, like, you know, to the world, essentially, to Instagram, and all of our friends and family now know. So we posted this cute little picture on Instagram. It was just overwhelming to see how many people are excited for us and care about our lives and the fact that we're bringing a human into them. Sorry, I'm playing with Evie. It's wild. We just felt so much love, so much relief, so much excitement to just be able to tell everyone, you know, that we're pregnant and have it out in the open. So the next day passed, whatever. I worked from home yesterday, and then this morning I woke up just laying in bed, you know, casually having my morning. I'm like, oh, today's my day off, like I don't have to do anything. And Jordan was like, you have a doctor's appointment today. And I was like, girl. He's like, you have a doctor's appointment today. And I was like, oh my God, you're right. I have an appointment with my OB today, which is not an ultrasound, just like my doctor's appointment with my OB. But I completely forgot about it. Like, I think just all the excitement of Tuesday was like too much for my brain to handle, and I just like blacked out that I had another appointment this week. So that's what we're doing today. Going to another appointment, which is good. We'll probably just like do a urine test, you know, talk about the results from the ultrasound and the genetic tests that were all negative. So yeah, Jordan's not gonna come to this appointment just because I told him it's like, it's probably not gonna be worth it because he can't even come back until we're like back in the office, and normally that part is like so short. Most of the appointment is just like waiting. Yeah, I'm gonna go by myself, but it's not much. It's just like an appointment, not an ultrasound, nothing exciting happening. So yes, ma'am. But yes, that is a little update. Today we're just doing some laundry, we're doing some cleaning. I'm gonna go to this appointment. That's what's happening. Okay, Evie, what do you have to say? Say, mommy, play with me. And give a high five. High five. Good job.
you will be creating an additional look.
You see, camera?
You all know that there is a mass market customer who wants to wear fashionable yet affordable clothes. So for the second part of this challenge, you will be creating what I'm calling a look for less. 10% of the budget you have for your signature look.
Some napkins and paper towels and some hot glue. I mean, what do you do with
Okay.
It's you.
That's so cool. Wow, that's high.
That's high.
Yeah. Yay!
160s, 170s. It'll not stay that high throughout the pregnancy.
Yeah.
But even in the 150s, like later, it's still normal.
Okay.
But that's very reassuring at this stage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay.
All right. Everything's going great.